On your home screen, I want you to go to Programs, double click. Since we're going to be making a PowerPoint presentation about weathering and erosion, we're going to go here to PowerPoint 2013 and double click. When we're here, we're going to go to Blank Presentation, and this should be your home screen. When you're here, go ahead and put your thumbs up. We're going to go ahead and go to click to add a title, and we're going to put our title in here. So our title is Weathering and Erosion. And then click to add a subtitle. You're just going to write your first and your last name for right now. Be sure that you write your name and not my name. I'm going to give you 1 minute to get this done. When you're done, thumbs up. All right, now that everybody's done, we're going to go ahead and choose a design. So follow my mouse as it moves up here. You can see that we're at home now, and we want to go over to where it says design. It highlights itself in red when your mouse is on it. Go ahead and click on it. As you see the designs here and you scroll through them, you can see that it'll change your slides to the design you want. So go ahead and scroll through them. Once you get to the last one, you can go click this bottom, follow my mouse, click on it, and it will give you more options. So go ahead and choose the one that you would like. Once you have that, I want you to go back to the home page. I will give you 2 minutes. Thumbs up when you have that done. All right, now we are going to go ahead and add some new slides here because we are making this PowerPoint presentation to compare and contrast weathering and erosion. We're going to need to add more slides. Once you've gotten back to your home, you can see where it says here, new slides, and you can click on the top or the bottom. We're actually going to click on the bottom to where the arrow's down, follow my mouse, and we're going to do title and content, which should be the second one over. So you're going to click on that one time. You're going to see over here in your side window, you should have a 1 and a 2 now. If you have that, thumbs up. Good, everybody has that. Now we're going to go back up and we're going to add 3 more slides, so that way we end up with 5. We can now click the top one, and that'll give us the exact same slide we just did in number 2, and that's what we want. So we're going to click it 3 times. Ready? Click it with me. 1, 2, 3. So now you can see over here in your window, it should say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thumbs up if yours says that. Good, everybody's together. Let's go ahead and go back up to slide 2 in our window, and we're going to go ahead and write the title, Weathering. Weathering. All right, we're going to go ahead and center our title, and how we do that is you're going to highlight the word by using your mouse. You're going to click on it and drag it over. So you're going to do left click and drag. And then you're going to choose up here, follow my mouse. This says angle left. We actually want it to say center. You're going to move it over to the center. All right, let me show you how to do that one more time. So I'm going to do my undo center, and it's going to move me back here. You're going to left click on your mouse and you're going to drag it over the word. You're going to go right up here, follow my mouse to where it says center, and you're going to click on it and it will center your writing for you. Thumbs up when you have that done. All right, we're going to do the same thing for erosion on slide 4. So over here in the window, I have clicked on slide 4. Make sure that you're on 4. You can tell because it highlights it in red. And we're going to write erosion. Okay, after I have it written, I'm going to left click on my mouse, drag it over the word, and then I'm going to come up here and center it. I'm going to give you 1 minute to get this done. When you're done, thumbs up. All right, everybody has that done. Now on slides 3 and 5, you're going to go, if you click on 3, I want you to add the title, and we're just going to write the word facts, and I want you to do that for 3 and 5, and I want you to center it. Go ahead and do that now. Thumbs up when you're done. Over in your side window now, you should see 1, which should be your title page, Weathering and Erosion with your name. 2 should have Weathering centered. 3 should have Facts centered. 4 should have the word Erosion. And 5 should have the word Facts again centered. If yours looks like mine, but with your own design, please go ahead and give me 2 thumbs up. All right, I want everybody to go back to number 1 because we are going to center our name. So once we're here, you can always double click on whatever it is that you're at. So this would be the title if we needed to change that. Or I'm going to double click on my name. I'm going to left click my mouse, drag it over my name, and I want to go back up here and center it. Please center your name now. Thumb up when you are finished. Now on your screen now, you should see Weathering and Erosion with your name centered. You should have 4 different areas here, 4 different slides under that, so you should have 5 total. I want you to click on the next slide, Weathering. On our first slide, when you complete this, you will be telling me, you will give me a definition of weathering, and then are you going to insert a picture. We've already talked about how to save a picture on our computer. So when we insert a picture, you can see here that you get options. So if you slide your mouse over these options, it'll let you know what it is. So like this first one says insert table, insert chart. If we go down here, it'll say picture. So I want us to go ahead and click on where it says picture, and then it'll just bring this up where our pictures are. Remember, we can search our pictures here at the top. So we want to insert the word weathering. And that should pop up your weathering picture that we have already chosen earlier. I'm just going to choose this one, and then it would insert your picture right there for you. Okay. If this is not the picture that I wanted, as you can see, I chose the wrong picture, so that I made a mistake, which is just fine. Remember, it's the left. Looks like the arrow pointing to the left, just like in the Microsoft Word, and we're going to undo that picture. So after you add your definition of weathering, remember this should be your definition, a student-friendly definition, a definition in your terms. You're going to add your picture of weathering that you have already chosen. I want you to do that to weathering. You're also going to do that to erosion. That is your job for today. So your job today, again, you're going to go to slide 2. You're going to tell me the definition of weathering in your own words, and you're going to add the picture. You're going to go to slide 4, add your definition of erosion in your own words, and you're going to add your picture. When you get finished with that, we're going to have a 2 thumbs up. All right, now that everybody's finished, we're going to save our file. So we're going to go up here to where it says File, We're going to click on that and we're going to do Save As. All right. Now that we're right here, your screen should look like my screen. We're going to go over to My Documents. Remember, follow my mouse, My Documents. We're going to click on that and it should automatically pop up with the title that we chose. So Weathering and Erosion. We're going to do a dash and you're just going to write your first name there. Remember, your first name, not my name. So it should say A Weathering and Erosion dash, and then your first name. The dash is right by the 0 on your keypad. And then you're just going to save it. All right, so whenever we open it, that's where it will be.